Alright guys, so we're going to try this. It may work, then again it may not. We shall see, but we shall see. Alright guys, welcome back to T-Bone Southern Ride. Well, we're trying something new here. I just found out that the cutting service that I use for editing, my editing service, sorry, not cutting, but editing, that I use for editing videos has finally picked up PIP, which is picture in picture. So if this is going to work out the way I hope it does, you will see this is going to be my main view, and in a corner somewhere you guys are going to be down there looking at me and watching what I'm doing. So like I said, we shall see, but we shall see. Which is another cool just feature. I've seen it before online where there was a picture-in-picture view, and I always thought that was cool, that you had one looking back, one looking forward, like at the deers. Hey buddy. Deer's out riding around. Gotta watch the deers, guys. It was just a doe and her fawn, but anyway, back to this. So how you guys been doing? I tell you what, welcome to T-Bone Southern Ride. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're old here, welcome back. I'm T-Bone. I bring motorcycle content. Slowly trying to get into different stuff with this content and different ways of shooting it. Having you guys there is kind of new to me. This edit's going to be kind of new to me. But just wanted to touch base with you guys on a late evening ride. Just kind of, I rarely ever get a chance. Once it's 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, I rarely get a chance to go out and ride, because usually, guys, by the time it gets to this time of the day, I'm just busted. I've been outside in the heat all day, and I'm ready to just go in, sit down, and call it a day and stay out of the sun. Because I'm going to tell you something, guys. I love the summertime. I'm not a fan of winter whatsoever. But with that being said, when you have 100% humidity and you've got a heat index of 104 and you've got a temperature of 94, it's just a different kind of hot. It's just, you know, when we wait for the humidity to go down here, because once the sun kind of goes away in the evening time, the humidity will drop pretty quick. Sometimes the temperature don't drop and the heat index don't go down a whole lot, but most of the time in the evenings, once the sun kind of goes down, the humidity will drop with it. But I love getting out and doing these later evening rides. Just don't get a chance to do it much, because usually, like I said, I run all day, and by the time I get to this point right here, I'm pretty well much just wore out. But man, just a lot of stuff going on, guys. I haven't had a chance to actually get out and do as much as I wanted to do this summer. Of course, now school has already gone back on me. It's just been really, really busy with just a lot of different things going on. And I had mentioned in one of my past videos that I had cut my content down to 1 video a week, and right now I'm kind of still at that. And hopefully, if things loosen up a little bit, I'll be able to do that. I haven't been on a long ride to bring you guys in a little while. I'm trying to get that booked in, maybe one weekend where I can maybe go up. I would like to go up and do Hellbender, Fontana Dam, do some shooting up there. But we'll see. That's something I hope is going to happen pretty soon. But something new here, guys. That's, you know, this is what I'm all about. I'm about trying to evolve what I'm doing and trying to get it to go forward and keep getting better for you guys, because I'm gonna be honest with you, the better the content, the more people watch it, the bigger you get with it. And like I said, I'm not setting out with this thing trying to get huge or trying to be a monster, you know, YouTube moto blogger. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just out here trying to do my thing and have some fun doing it and bring you some good content. I'll tell you what, it's kind of nice out here riding this evening after the sun's kind of went down behind the trees. And, you know, of course, I live out in the woods. Kind of nice out here right now when you're not directly in the sun. But guys, man, a lot of stuff going on. I know Sturgis is coming up here literally, like, I think a little less than 4 weeks. Sturgis is going to be going on. How many of you guys are going to get to make it to Sturgis? I won't. Of course, my work schedule and the lack of fundulation. I mean, it takes, if you're going to go to Sturgis, you got to take at least 3-4 grand with you, and that might as well be 3 or 4 million to me. I just don't have that kind of money because it's all commercial. And the last time I went to Sturgis was in the 90s, and it wasn't commercial, and it wasn't all that big of a, you know, a big of a deal. But man, today it is. It's all commercial, and that really sucks. But you know, I understand people want to make money, and you know, bikers will spend money. That's just kind of the bottom line. But there's just a lot of stuff going on. I haven't been doing any event rides here local, mainly because I just haven't had time to do them, guys. I literally, I know it makes you guys go, well, you know, you make time for this, you make time for that, but you know, by the time you do the work thing for 40 hours, sometimes a little more during the week, and you come home and you do the family thing, and you've got life happening with family, it's just hard to break away every weekend and go do a different event. I don't have time to do it. As much as I would love to do it, I just don't have time to do it. You know, just a lot of stuff going on right now, and I know that's not really your guys' fault, and it's nobody's fault. I mean, it's just life. There's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of stuff going on in my world. But I know you guys kind of feel that. I can see some of you guys posted on Facebook and Instagram that, you know, you guys are just running in several different directions, and I'll be honest with you, I feel the exact same way. I'm running in several different directions myself. But, you know, I guess that's all a part of being an adult. Is that you get to run in different directions. But I'll tell you something, guys, it's there's a lot going on when you're an adult. I think we were tricked, because I remember the whole time I was a teenager, I couldn't wait to become an adult. And then once I got an adult, I became an adult, I was like, yeah, okay, this ain't what it was supposed to be. But nevertheless, here we are. I wouldn't go backwards. And you know, funny thing is, guys, the other evening I was watching this thing on it was either HBO Max or Netflix. I can't remember exactly which one, but I was watching a thing about Woodstock 99. Of course, Woodstock 69 was the biggest festival, you know, but they were talking about how bad things went at Woodstock 99, and of course they did, because, you know, I can remember that. That was Generation X. That was Gen X's, you know, that was our shot at Woodstock, and we totally blew that, dude. I mean, God almighty. But what did you expect? I mean, it was, you know, 30 years removed from the original Woodstock, and musically wise, the world was in a totally different place than, you know, when Jimi Hendrix opened 69 with the Star Spangled Banner, playing it on his guitar, and you had all those great bands, and, you know, Dylan hadn't gone electric yet, and you had a lot of things happening. Of course, now Woodstock 69, you know, I've watched enough documentaries on it to know that it wasn't just all peace, love, and dope smoking hippies. You guys were a little bit messed up back then too. But yeah, Gen X, I mean, Woodstock 99 went to a totally different level. Like, yeah, it was bad. I didn't go, of course. It was in Rome, New York. I have no reason to go to New York other than I would love to go up there and, you know, I'd love to visit the Statue of Liberty and go by the Freedom Tower and visit that, you know, as a tourist, and then come home. I think as far north as I've ever been, I don't think I've ever been to New York. I've been to Pennsylvania, I have been to Detroit, but that was a lot of years ago. But yeah, I mean, you can't take the grunge era and the new metal era, and of course Limp Bizkit caught a lot of flack for that scene in '99. But listen, guys, I'm a Limp Bizkit fan. They came along my generation. I'm a Limp Bizkit fan. Of course, you know, Fred Durst took the stage at Woodstock '99, and he was just being Fred Durst. Could he have calmed that crowd a little bit? Yeah, maybe, but the real violence and the real destruction didn't begin until the third night, really. And, you know, you had the Red Hot Chili Peppers took the stage. Then, of course, you had Rage Against the Machine, you had Metallica, and Megadeth closed it off. So you had a lot of anger at the very end of Woodstock '99, and it might have not have been the best promotional ideal to put all those bands together on the same day at the end of a festival that was already going awry. You know, of course, it was done at the end of July. It was just hot, and people were thirsty, they were dehydrated, they were hungry. And guys, you can say what you want to about Woodstock '99. There's a lot of people who have good things to say about it, but 99% of the stuff that gets said about Woodstock '99 is negative. And, you know, girls got raped there, and it seemed like the promoters never cared about what was actually going on in the crowd. Guys, when you're charging $6, $4, $5, $6 for one bottle of water, now we're talking about 1999. Of course, you know, people are going to rip the ATMs apart and set everything on fire and burn a Mercedes-Benz, and they were calling it profit stock. That all the promoters cared about at this point was their profit. They didn't care about, you know, making Woodstock '99 one of the coolest festivals around. They only cared about their profit. What's our profit going to look like off this? So, you know, again, you hate to see that it happened that way and everything didn't go just cool, but what do you expect? You know, I guess that's kind of one of those things you say, well, hindsight's 2020. You know, it was too bad nobody who was an adult there took the foresight to say, okay, maybe this might not be such a great idea, or maybe we need not to worry so much about profit. Let me know what you guys think about the swirl in when I'm in between clips. But anyway, I don't know what got me started on Woodstock '99. But, you know, on the flip side of Woodstock '99, you also had the very first Coachella, which happened in Palm Springs. And it was a hip-hop festival, and they were giving away free water, free parking, and everything was cool. They didn't have no issues. So that kind of Coachella was a representation of what Woodstock '99 should have actually been, but wasn't. And that's kind of the thing, guys. You know, it's hindsight's 2020, and you look at those things happening and you go, gee, how's that going to work? You know, I'm not even sure, and mainly because I haven't done that much research, because to be honest with you, I wasn't going to talk to you guys about that in this video. I don't even know where this is coming from, but I just thought it was interesting. I was watching that you know, documentary. I'm a big documentary watcher, And anything from my generation, I'm going to watch it. And I watched that documentary and I was like, you know, first off, it was bad. Fred Durst got a bad rap out of coming out of the Coachella, or not Coachella, but Woodstock 99. But they had a lot of different performers there, and of course the feminists were mad because there was only like 3 or 4 female acts there. Jewel was there, Sheryl Crow was there, Alanis Morissette was there, and I'm not sure who the other female act was that was there, but they, you know, I can see where they drew the conclusions that they drew about it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off that subject because here we are, the old fat boy riding the old fat boy. I have got to name this bike something, guys, and I'm still not sure what to name this bike. But you guys, drop down, comment, let me know what you think would be a good name for it. I don't know. I got to name it something. And I'm still thinking about the Revenge or something like that. I just think that's cool. But, man, I hope you guys have been out and been able to enjoy this gorgeous weather we've been having. Like I say, it's been hot. And I know it's hot because I work outside, working at the rec department, mowing fields, painting fields, weed eating, whatever I need to do there. And I'm outside in the heat all day. And I had a couple of days this week where I think one day for sure, I know I overdid it. I got way too hot, but I was pushing to get something done that needed to be done, and I was trying to get caught back up because the week before last we had 3 days of rain, and that threw me behind schedule. Guys, 3 days of rain in that park will put me 2 weeks behind schedule very easily. It's almost scary how easy it throws me behind. But you know, it's not always sunshine and 75 degrees and, you know, no rain during the day and 59 at night. That's only in San Diego, California, and we're a long ways from San Diego, California. But, you know, I'm just glad you guys are still hanging with me and watching my videos. And I've been watching a lot of content on YouTube, keeping up with them. I keep up with Shade Tree Surgeon and Shay Lacey, and just checked out Queen Sit. I'm digging her content. I follow her on Instagram, and of course Jess, her 2 wheels, and Biker Babe Beth. Biker Babe Beth is probably my favorite because she is just cool. Biker Babe Beth was born in the wrong century, guys. She's just a hippie chick and just cool, and you know, she loves life, loves riding her motorcycle. She rides a Sportster named Odessa, and she has a good time riding. She's a moto blogger. Guys, go check her out on YouTube. Biker Babe Beth. Check out the Shade Tree Surgeon, her 2 wheels. Check out all those folks on YouTube. You know, it's your choice, of course, but if you like what I'm doing, you'll really like what they're doing. And I've noticed something, and this was really what I wanted to shoot this video about. I've noticed that since I put out the challenge on the video that I titled "I Can't Be a Moto Vlogger, Can I?" I have noticed that there's been a few people in my friends list, although not doing what I'm doing here, but they've mounted cameras to their motorcycles, and I just saw one where they went across the Cherahalla, and that is so awesome, guys. I would love to see 5-10 more people doing this, you know, in my friends list. And maybe, like I said, we could all get together one day for a group ride, and that, I think that would just be awesome to be able to do that. But if you notice, my wire is still there, but it's not flopping around. But I just thought that was cool that I put the challenge out there, and I said I can't be a moto vlogger. And I really was hoping that people would take that and go, you know what, maybe I can be a moto vlogger. If T-Bone can do it, you know, that dumb redneck can do it, surely to God I can do it. But I just think it's cool. I got to see some of the stuff you guys have been putting out, and I do pay attention. But guys, I tell you what, I just wanted to shoot this little video, talk about that. I wanted to try the picture-in-picture to see if that works. Just a lot of stuff, guys, that I wanted to try. Get you a camera, mount it to your motorcycle, and shoot some footage, guys. Come on. What's the worst that can happen? You don't like the footage, so you delete it off your camera, and it never hits social media. So, I mean, you know, give it a shot, give it a try. But I just thought that was cool. I seen some of you guys have been doing it. You actually shot some videos and posted it on your Facebook page, and that was awesome, guys. When I saw that, I don't know, I'm not going to go as far and be as bold to say that I was directly responsible for it, because I don't know if I was. I don't think I was. Maybe I was just a little bit, I don't know, but that's not what it's about. It's about you guys stepping out of your comfort zone. For me to do this right here, guys, and I want to say this, for me to do this right here, I can talk. I'm a talker. If you know me, I'm a talker. I don't try to hide that fact. I don't try to make light of that fact and say, I don't talk. If you talk to me, I'm going to talk to you. But knowing that there's people out there watching these videos and critiquing them, yeah, you've got to have a little bit of comfort in what you do and in who you are. Don't do it, groundhog. There you go, whistle pig. You stay where you're at. You gotta, and that's another reason I don't ride late in the evenings, because wildlife around here, once it cools off, they start moving around a lot. But knowing that people are watching this and they're critiquing it, and like I said, some people don't like this, what I'm doing, and it's not for them, and I totally understand that. But to be comfortable enough to do that, to put yourself in front of a camera or behind a camera shooting this footage, and you're pouring your heart into it, to get a positive response out of it, even if it's just one or two people, that I can't tell you how, I can't explain how cool that is and how good that makes me feel. But I tell you what, guys, that's probably going to just about end this video. Like I said, nothing special. I just wanted to shoot a little video and spend some time with you guys and try out this new editing tool, see if it works. But find us on Instagram, guys, at Tbones_Southern_ride on Instagram. Like us on Facebook, comment, share, go over to YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up on YouTube, guys. That kind of helps me get into the algorithm, because the more people who see what I'm doing, the more people like it. Maybe I can start growing my YouTube family just a little bit, like I have my Facebook family. Because, guys, and I want to say this one more time, guys. I see your friend requests on Facebook. I know you've seen them, and I promise you I'm not ignoring you, but the list is really long. Every time I put out a new video, I end up with about 3 or 4 new friend requests. So I'm going to get to you guys, I promise. So don't think I'm being a stuck-up snob and ignoring you. But I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, do all the stuff I just said, and you know, I hope you're enjoying your weekend. So till the next time, guys, I'm T-Bone, and this has been the Southern Ride.